Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday to you. Happy Monday indeed. I hope each and every one of you is doing good. I hope each and every one of you had a fantastic weekend, no matter what it is or wherever it is you is. Like I said, my signal's going to jump in and out for a second. Just let it get settled in. It's probably going to jump out again. It's hunting for some signal. Got one straggler coming down the road. Nobody nowhere, but until I come up to a stop sign, I gotta wait for a straggler coming down the road. All right, folks, good morning to you. This is Mr. Jimmy over here in the Ori community, coming to you one more time this morning on a live stream in the Ori community. Folks, allow me to introduce myself. I am Mr. Jimmy, and I live over here right smack dab in the middle of Ori community near the Radus Barbecue Restaurant, which used to be the Ori Elementary School. And Ori community is located right smack dab in the middle of Ori County, which is located in the upper right-hand corner of the state of South Carolina, along the east coast of the United States of America, on this big, beautiful planet we call Earth. And if you're living on this big, beautiful planet we call Earth, then you're my neighbor. So good morning, neighbor. Good morning around this big, beautiful planet. I'm speaking to each and every one of you, no matter where you live out on this planet. I'm speaking to you because you are my neighbor. I know we got different countries around the world, and we got, what is it they call? You got nations that don't like other nations, and religions that don't like other religions, and everybody got different political views, and everybody's got different religions, and everybody's got different everything. But you got countries that, they're ruled by their kingdom, and so you got countries that just don't get along, maybe, I guess. I don't know. I don't see why. Just because we elect somebody to push buttons and make calls or whatever, doesn't mean that we are separated by anything other than a governed country. You know what I'm saying, folks? That's my biggest thing or whatever. The world separates, everybody separates by country. And I just don't understand the concept of that. It's just like a neighborhood. Where you got one person, this is my yard, and what goes on my yard is my business. What goes on in your yard is your business. Don't be coming in my yard, or there'll be trouble, or I don't go in your yard, or there'll be trouble. It's kind of like that with countries. It amazes me, because we're all humans. We're all born in this world exactly the same. We're all brothers and sisters in some aspect of the way. So it just amazes me how, humans will let some elected spokesperson control their life. You know what I'm saying? It's just like over here in America, we have elected, understand that, elected spokespeople. We elect them to sit in a chair and speak at a podium in behalf of us, because they sell their ideas to us that they are for us, that they are speaking for us, and they're speaking our ideas and all that. But in all reality, all political politicians, or whatever you want to call it, presidential seats and all that kind of stuff. All those people that hold all of those positions and all of those seats are actually blowing smoke up your ass. They're going to tell you anything you want to hear in order to get the job. That's all they want, is the job, because the job pays their bills, it pays their lifestyle, it pays their way. That's all they're looking at it for. They don't give a rat's ass about anybody. I don't care what they tell you on national television, videos, or social media. A politician, it's just got a job. It's just a job. And it makes big money. Well, actually, the job itself might not pay as much as benefits that they actually get. That's the biggest thing about being a politician and being in politics and everything, is to get elected to hold a seat that you can get a paycheck for. That's the thing. Let's see, which lane do I want to get in? I'm going to jump in this lane. We're right here at Tractor Supply coming into Conway this morning. Headed down 501. Headed to our destination. I wanted to change out my contacts this morning, and oh my God, I forgot to do that. Sometimes I'll sit back down and close my eyes and try to rest for a little more spell, and the clock just jumps, it leaps forward, and then I end up jumping up, grabbing my boots on, put my boots on, and walk out the door. It is what it is. Ain't nothing to do about that. But anyway, I'm losing my train of thought a little bit. Oh yeah. But like I say, folks, don't let these politicians snow you. Don't be believing the bull crap that comes out of their mouth, because they're just trying to sell themselves to get a job. That's all. Because they can live the lifestyle of the rich and famous just by getting you to vote them into a position. I mean, it could be any kind of position, as long as they get a paycheck from the tax-paying money, taxpayers. You know what I'm saying? Any thing like that. You might think, well, why didn't I go into politics? I get me that, but I'm not a political person. I'm not the type that's gonna sit there and blow smoke up somebody's tail. I'm not the type of person that's gonna lie to you about stuff, or lie to you about how I feel about things, just to get that job, just to get that position. That's just not my style. Plus, I just don't care about getting paid. Get a salary from the stolen money from taxpayers. Yeah, that's right. That's what I said. Anybody that lives off of a paycheck that is paid from tax money from the backs of the working class, I consider that stolen money. Stolen from the tax, from the hard-working people, from the workforce. Like me, you know, I go to work every day. I earn a paycheck. Well, the government gets a cut of it. I'm out here working, the government getting a cut of my money that I'm working for. I'm working for that money. I'm working to get that money. Well, the government sits back and collects a fee, amount of it, whatever percentage or whatever I make. And then on top of that, when I go to spend what left of it that I get, that I go to spend at the store or whatever, they get another cut of it, taxing on anything that I buy. And depending on what I buy, I may pay even more taxes on it if it's a well, if it's a vehicle or a house or property or whatever, you're going to pay another tax each year on that. So say that's stolen money. To me, that's money that's stolen away from me. If I'm going to buy something, I pay you for it, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be coming and stealing more money out of my pocket each and every year to pay all these politicians and all these government workers, state workers, city, town, whatever. It's all stolen money in my eyes. It's stolen money. You can say what you want to about me, but that's the way I look at it. It's stolen money. Political people, politicians are politicians, what they are. But that's my take on it. Everybody has their separate opinions. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. And let me say this right now. Everything that I say on this YouTube channel is my opinion. I'm not trying to push my views on anybody else. This is just my opinion. I'm just talking on my way to work, doing my talk therapy, on my way to work on my video channel. Letting you in on how I think about things. Then I'm sure once I say certain things, you probably kick back and say, you know, he's right. You know, I agree with that. Because you think about it. Blood, sweat, and tears. No matter how hard you work for $1 out here, risk your life for $1 out here. Give your whole life away because you're having to work for $1 out here. The government is sitting back, going to take a cut of it. Well, we're going to get some of that. And then whatever's left, and you go to get gas to put in the vehicle that gets you back and forth to make that dollar, they're going to tax on that gas. And the vehicle that you driving back and forth to work, well, they're going to tax you each year on it. Any maintenance you get done to it, they're going to tax you on that too. So you understand what I'm saying? They're going to tax you to death on every little thing. That's why it's really not worth it. It's really not worth it. Because you're barely surviving off of what you end up with, which is actually nothing. If you think about it, depending on what you buy. Even if you buy a loaf of bread, the government gonna get a cut of whatever you pay for that bread. They want give me a little bit too. Give me some of that money. Whatever you pay for it, they want a percentage. They want money, a percentage. There's somebody that ran over the road back there, broke down or something, scared the crap out of me. Dangerous, I don't know what there, but that's dangerous. All you see is, a dark figure, and no reflective clothing, no light colored clothing, no nothing. You just, the lights, my pickup truck barely saw them because I got headlights from it and everything else shining at me. Dangerous, people, dangerous out here. Dangerous. And then when something happens, you gonna cause chaos into somebody else's life because of your ignorance doing something like that there. Anyway, oh my goodness. I guess that was pondered upon that just to get me off of the other topic that I was on. Because I tell you what, boy, it gets depressing. You start thinking about your taxes and all that kind of stuff. It is depressing. Lord have mercy. Because taxes is just ridiculous. People think that Americans, some people across the planet or whatever, they think, some of them think Americans are rich. No. Americans are not rich. Well, you got some people that are rich. I will give you that. There are some rich Americans, but I'm not one of them. you're at the bottom, you're at the bottom, and you're going to stay at the bottom. And the rich people want you to stay at the bottom. That's how they stay rich. Because they're going to suck up your money, getting you to do their dirty work. Anyways, life is a struggle sometimes. If you're at the bottom, best thing to do is like I do, the way I live my life. I just keep it simple. But the harder I go, it's just the more some rich person's gonna line their pockets up with money. The more things I try to have in the world, the more taxes I'm gonna pay. It's gonna line somebody else's pocket up with money. The government. You're either getting ripped off by the government, or you're getting paid by the government. And most of the time, the people that get paid by the government don't have anything. I mean, they live a poor lifestyle, but they don't have to worry about getting up every day. Idiot. You bright lighted me because you thought my bright lights were wrong, but they're not. These are my bright lights. Idiot. Just another human on this planet that just got a bad attitude. Anyways, try to stay positive, folks. I really am. Sometimes people make it hard for you to stay positive. They make it tough sometimes. But anyways, I'm surprised I've had a signal this whole way. Pretty amazing. It seems like I can keep a signal as long as well, like this live stream, it's not actually public live stream. I've got it set for private live stream, and that way, if I get too negative, I can cancel and delete it. But if you do live feed or public live feed, that means it's going out right there and then, and somebody could be sitting back listening to some negative stuff, and it might be saying. So this is just, a private live feed, and I will make it public when I'm done with it, if I feel that it's not too negative. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, folks, we're rolling down Catesby Highway, if you wondered. We are headed southwest on Catesby Highway, more or less west, to our destination of imprisonment of a 4x6, 4x7 cab. I didn't take measurements of that thing without checking. See what exactly it is. But that's where we head to our destination. Parts unknown, as the undertaking. Anyway, folks, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I know I get negative. I know I get strung out on certain things. That's what talk therapy is. It's to get all that, shake all them cobwebs, all that crazy stuff out the top of my head, and shake it out so I can get focused for work. So don't pay too much attention to what I say in the morning times. It's just my opinion. I'm not here trying to offend anyone or cause hatred or cause negative. I'm really not. It's just that this is my opinion. And you know how opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. Well, mine just happened to be mine. And I'm sure you have your opinions too. So don't get butthurt or don't get, upset with me. I'm just stating my opinion about something. That's all. Because this is my YouTube channel. And you're welcome to comment in the comment section about anything that I say. YouTube reads all the comments. What you say, because they can be pretty pretty nasty sometimes. I'm just kidding. I just try to keep it on the up and up. Oh my gosh, the windows all of a sudden get condensation on them. My goodness, must be the area. Well, this is a swamp right here. This is a swamp right here that I usually lose signal in. I'm surprised I still got signal on this live stream. That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. Boy, that phone gets real hot in the morning times like this. Gets real hot. Folks, I appreciate each and every one of you stopping by and hanging out with me. I did this right here so that I can go ahead and try to get this morning talk video uploaded. That's why. I appreciate each and every one of you. I thank you for taking the time out your busy day to watch the video. Please don't get upset with me or anything that I say. Like I said, everything that I say on here is just my opinions about things. It doesn't mean that I'm trying to rule the world or control the world or make you think what I think or anything like that. I'm not trying to push my opinions on you. I'm just doing my talk therapy on my way to work and getting my cobwebs shook loose from my head so that I get focused when I get to work, which I'm just about to work here this morning. Fixing to turn right here onto the truck yard here as we are speaking. Right here. Yes, right, folks. Right here on West Brown Way Circle. Yep. I'm just chilling like a villain. Nah. Yeah, folks, it's going to be another exciting day of doing some dump trucking. I am a truck driver by trade, but it doesn't define who I am. It's just what I do to make an income to put food on my table. Always remember, folks, the place you work, you're providing them with a service they're paying you for. They're paying you for a service. Always remember that. Never get confused with where you work at. You're not a slave to it. They do not own you. They're paying you for your services. Just like when you pay a catering or whoever, you pay somebody to cut your grass, you're paying them for a job. So always remember, with me, this is just a job. This is what I do to make money, put food on my table, to survive in this world. It's what I do. If it weren't for that, if they didn't pay me decent for my work, I wouldn't be here. I would be somewhere else. So life is what it is. So anyway, folks, if you're out and about, highways and byways, do be safe, courteous, and nice, and do help somebody if you can. But above all, stay positive in this world. Stay positive. It's going to be a fantastic day, my friends. It's going to be a fantastic day. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. This is Mr. Jimmy. This is Mr. Jimmy, and I love you. I appreciate you. Don't you ever forget that. I'm not on here for popularity reasons or anything like that. I don't get paid by YouTube or anything. This is merely my free time because I love videography. I love making videos. I love sharing myself with you. So y'all keep smiling. If you can't find a smile, share a smile. And until next time, this is Mr. Jimmy. Peace out.